Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back for another video. And it has been a while since I was like posting video for you guys, and that is my bad. I've been very busy working on something, and I won't really just go ahead and see what it is. So yeah, without wasting time, I'm going to go ahead, hop on the chat, and as usual, give you all a chart breakdown, educate you on the strategy I used to catch a win on a BTC trade and go through. I took it last week. I also post these trades on my Telegram channel. So do well to join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like content like this. And I really appreciate. So without wasting time, let's open the chat. This is XAU USD gold on the 30 minutes time frame, and we are looking at two trades right now, two trend line setups, and you can see they both played out nicely to take profit. After this, I'm going to show you a trade I took on GBP USD, not BTC. So let's first of all talk about these trades. Clearly, as you can see, trend lines, like I said, and as usual, I like to trade off the third touch, and you see here, one, two, third touch, I buy. That's three. Same thing goes for this first one. One, two, three. Third touch. I just like to use those as my entries. Now, as if the foot touches don't work. If you look here, foot touch is still sold, foot is still bought. I don't know. There are dogs at the back, parking please. There are dogs, neighbors' dogs that are barking. Please don't pay attention to it, though it can be distracting. So let me go ahead and break down some little things in this trade that some people might not have paid attention to. You know, when you see this, all you can see is just a trend line, but I'm going to tell you that there was more to this setup. There was more to this setup. So I'm going to just first of all draw this a level of liquidity being taken out. And I'm also going to show something. This is not just an average like support or resistance level that was taken out. This was an order block. The other block was clearly mitigated. Price tapped it the first time. Maybe those that bought to this place would have made profit clearly. Then came, cleared it, left a week and came back up. What does that mean? Liquidity had been taken. Those that bought here, I'm like, okay, let's hold all the way to this high. Their stop losses have been taken out. Market has bought. Liquidity was swept. What does that mean? Buy side, sell side liquidity has been taken out. Now we are targeting buy side liquidity, and buy side liquidity with this high right here, and price took it out. Price came back down. Price also took out liquidity, minor liquidity. Work with me here. Work with me so you make sure you understand what I'm saying. Price took out minor liquidity right there again, and so now what happened when price took out liquidity of this other block? Price cleared the buy side liquidity. Now price has taken out sell side liquidity again. What do we expect to happen? We expect this high to be taken out. What happened? Exactly what happened the last time price slope sell side. You went to buy side next. It's targeted buy side. So this isn't just a trend line trade. It's element of liquidity in use here, and obviously we are following the trend. If you can see, we are in a trending market going upward. So that setup is not solely based on the trend line. There was an idea before the trade, and you can see it played out nicely. Very nice trade. So that is a very good example of how you can use liquidity training your trend lines. First of all, you need to really understand liquidity as a concept, understand how it works. That will be very helpful for you, honestly. So we look at this first trend line. I'm going to draw out something that if you were sharp enough, you would have already seen, right? If you were sharp enough, you would have already seen it. If not, it's all good. We have a symmetrical triangle, and symmetrical triangles are actually very tricky because it can either buy or it can sell. It doesn't like give a signal or an idea for one particular direction. It is two-way. It's a two-way signal. Market can sell or buy. You just have to be ready to like know which one is more likely to happen. And I'm going to explain why I choose to sell with this triangle. Okay, so you can see here this lower one, the lower trend line price has come 1, 2, 3. We bought, it came back, touched, it came up there, and this is the second touch of the first or the upper trend line. You can see that this lower trend line has touched one, two, three, four, five times, and this one has only touched two times. Now it has touched the third time, and the third touch, it left a good wick you can use. That was a shooting star candle. Let me zoom in a bit. The third touch left a shooting star candle, if you can see it here. Shooting star candle. If you don't know what shooting star candles are, you can check out my videos on candlestick patterns, right? Left a good good candle confirmation that the upper triangle is stronger, because this one has kind of is being exhausted, not even kind of being exhausted. One, two, three, four, five, whereas the upper trend line is just a third. And what happens? It goes down, comes to the foot, very massive drop, very massive drop. Those that did not enter from maybe from this area, that's why I said symmetrical triangles are very tricky, because it doesn't give a direct direction. They are very tricky. What you would have done here is possibly go down to the 15-minute time frame, to lower time frame, to look for, excuse me, go down to the 15-minute time frame to look for a better entry, right? So you would have seen that when price left that massive drop, there was actually a small pullback, and that could have been an entry if you didn't want to enter from the top, whereas that's how I do it. And you would have held your trade. It's just that that entry would have not been safer, because this deep pullback would have taken you out. So that's why I would prefer you understand how symmetrical triangle really works. So you would have taken the trade from here, knowing very well that the lower triangle or the lower trend line is being weakened, and you have, these deep trades wouldn't have been a problem for you. This trade would have gone to full take profit. So let us move to GBP USD, and let me just give a quick breakdown on the trade. So you can see I'm also waiting for a trade this morning, and you can see the trade didn't just get to trigger me, and GBS is already going up. And you can see the trade didn't even get to trigger me, and GU is already pushing up. So you can see the trade I'm looking at right now is a breaker block. So you can see the trade I'm looking at right now is a breaker block. I'm going to use my rectangle to mark it out right now. A breaker block. So you can see it's a demand zone that failed, and price is now using as a support to buy, right? I don't really need to explain this. I say this so much, I explain so many breaker block setups, and I'm going to now show you the liquidity that was used for the trade. You can see, first of all, there were so many sell sites being swept. You can see one there. If I count, I will keep drawing them. You can see again liquidity was swept. This one almost came to the zone, but it just didn't get into it. So that is another level of sell side liquidity right there. All of them finally getting swept. Price tapped into the zone, and you can see straight to take profit. So this trade is actually like very simple, like nothing complex. Breaker block, have my liquidity, and you can see price kept pushing to the upside. Initially my stop loss was this low, because of my take profit was this range, because this was where the I was supposed to buy from at this point, right? And I was aiming for this high right here. At this point, this was the recent high. So if market had actually like been at this point when I took the trade, I would have aimed for this high up here, and you would have seen it, you would have been hit. But what happened is this trade played out at night while I was sleeping. I'm going to show you the time, so you can see. Okay, this was 7:30 West African time here in Nigeria. 7:10. I woke up today, that day, around 9:10. So when I woke up, this trade was already like going to my take profit. And yeah, those are the two trades taken last week, or three. Two trendline trades, one a breaker block, and all went to take profits. We had some losses, and I'm thinking I'm going to do in a video explaining the losses I took and how they can be avoided. So make sure you guys like, subscribe to the video, stay tuned for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Love.